This one is Crepe Myrtle seed pods and epoxy. This is just a spacer, so I don't use so many of those. Those took me a long time to make. The intent here is this one goes completely away. Okay, just for interest, this is the Crepe Myrtle that I got all the seed pods from. It's kind of a pink flower, but you can see the seed pods on there. Let me get closer. So right here they are when they're green. There's the flowers. Okay, this is my Crepe Myrtle seed pod and epoxy blend here. The sea grape filler here is just a space so I don't have to generate so many Crepe Myrtle seed pods. This is going to screw onto the woodworm screw, and I've got this set. I drilled this to try and make it as close to horizontal in this position because this was slightly at an angle. And you can see this surface is very close to that, whereas this is ever so slightly higher. So in any case, turn this way down. Well, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to refill this. It just, wow, this drilled a hole. I'll see what I do about that. So what I think I'm going to do is either dust and super glue, or toothpicks and super glue, and I'm not going to fill it all the way to the top because I want a nice center spot to do the drilling. So we'll see what happens here. I'm going to fill it most of the way up. Okay. Okay, this is one of my hybrids. This is purple epoxy with Crepe Myrtle berries. And so we'll see how I go here. I got to get it brown. I'll figure out what I'm going to make out of it after I get going. And then I wanted to show this before I even put finish on it. It's kind of an interesting finish, or an interesting effect. You see all these little umbrella looking things that have a variation in color, and depending on which orientation they are on where you can see them, they change. But the ones that look the most interesting to me are the ones that are centered pretty much as a circle with all of the, like right there, there's one that's looking straight on almost from the inside. But there's a whole bunch of them right here that look that way. Okay. And then this one here is Crepe Myrtle seed pods. And then this is here just to fill in the center that I'm going to drill out. And then here, this is used to hold it down so it doesn't float up. So pouring the epoxy in here is going to be a slow process because it's such a narrow gap there. Okay, this is my latest epoxy. I've got a few, so this is latest might be they're all done at once, essentially, 4 of them. This one is Crepe Myrtle seed pods in a purple tinted epoxy, and it's about 4.5 inches high and 3.5 inches wide. My intent is it's like a pencil cup, and it turned out really nice. And the seed pods have interesting views. The ones that look particularly interesting are the ones where you're centered nicely. I don't know that we can even see them in this view, but there's one there. But in any case, it turned out pretty good.
If you like what you see, please like and subscribe for more similar wood turning videos. Please comment on the video and I should respond. Make a video about once a week.